Today I want to show you how to do this soft, fluffy vanilla cake. Oh my god, I love vanilla cake like eh. So for this vanilla cake, guys, you need to first of all warm your oven. You preheat your oven first. I always put mine at 200 degrees, 180, between 180 to 200 degrees, depending on which one I choose. Ovens are different, but this one has its description, so you have to follow the description. So after that, you have to oil your baking pan. Either with butter or with vegetable oil that you'll be using. So with this vanilla cake, you can either use oil or use butter to bake it. So but this one I decided to use butter. So you oil your pan first. Once you do that, then you set it aside for the next thing. Once you set it aside, the next thing is you have to measure your ingredients. You understand? You measure for the ingredients. You will need the baking powder, your vanilla extract, your butter, your flour, your eggs, your sugar. Those are the things you'll be needing for this recipe. With this recipe, guys, you will not make any mistake. It's so soft and yummy. I really love it. You understand? So this is just a sample of the egg, but that's not a measurement. So the complete measurement of this vanilla cake is at the end of this video. So please just watch till the end to get the measurement if you want to do it. So just watch till the end. So that's it. The first thing I already measured my butter. Then now I have to measure my sugar. So these two go together. You mix the two together at the same time. If you are using a mixer, a hand mixer, you put your butter and then your sugar, you mix together. I have this my mixer. This my mixer I usually use. This is what I use. I have hand mixer, but I like this one because I don't want to strain my hands. Guys, if you have not been following me on Facebook, please follow me on Facebook, Christabella Mams, on YouTube, Christabella Mams. That's my YouTube name. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless you as you do so. So for that, you measure your sugar and you put it together. You allow it to mix. You understand? You put it at the beginning when you want to start mixing. If you're using a mixer or this mixer, make sure it's at low speed first for it to mix, incorporate. It's sugar and butter. You mix it first so that it incorporate first before you can now put it on high speed. Because if at the beginning you use this high speed at the same time, it will skip. You will be splashing everywhere and you might miss out on some things, your ingredients. It might disturb your measurements and all the like, and you're not like everywhere will just be dirty. It will just splash and all the like. But those who are using their wooden spoon, before when I started doing cakes back in Cameroon, I didn't have a mixer. I used to use a wooden spoon to do my cake because I've always loved baking since in my university days. I used to bake. I learned it from a friend, so I fell in love with baking. So that was why I really, even when I came here, I started doing my own baking in the house to eat. Before I started okay on commercial basis, I had to learn it. I learned it before you see me now, Christabel Cakes and Pastries. That's how the name came about, because of my baking, my love for baking. I've always loved baking since it's not today I started it. So you have to mix, and after you mix the sugar and this butter, at the end of it, you realize this fluffy texture. It has to be fluffy. You understand? That sugar together will make it fluffy after you have mixed together. Even if you use a wooden spoon or what, or a hand whisk or whatsoever, that is how you turn out at the end of it. But with this mixer, you need about 10 to 15 minutes. It just depends. So you set it aside to start mixing. You see where the importance of this standing mixer is important. I got this machine from Bosch. It's a Bosch mark. It's very good. So it's so nice. A multi-purpose machine. It's a multi-purpose machine. You can grind equang. I blend things also on the same machine. I grind my meat on the same machine. I grind egusi, everything. It has different sections. It's a multi-purpose machine. It's so good. It's expensive, but very good. It's worth the price because you get what you want. You understand? So after that, you mix your flour and your baking powder together. You set it aside. Then now, The next thing, you have to wash your egg. I always insist, please guys, wash your eggs, because these eggs, they are being laid and it's on the floor and dirt sticks to it. These people don't have time to wash it. They don't cannot do that now. It's a farmer, they need to make their money, so they just remove it and put it in those egg cartons. You understand? You see, this is my mixture. You see how fluffy it is? Are you seeing how it is? That is how, when you mix, that is how your own is supposed to be. If you have not been having this thing and you have been doing cake, you complain. There are people who have been telling me, where I do my cake and it falls down after I've baked. Know that there's something wrong with your mixture. So after you have done this fluffiness, then you go now with your egg. I always separate my egg yolk from my egg white. It depends on you, whichever way. You can put the two at the same time. There is nothing there. It's just that I want this creamy color. That was why I always mix. I always separate it. Then after you mix it like that, then I added my egg white. That was all. Then the next thing, I have to start putting my flour. I put my flour and I mix at low heat. After you have mixed together, the next thing, you have to put your flavor. You put your vanilla flavor, or your lemon flavor, or your banana. If you wanted to do the banana flavor, you put your banana. If you wanted to do the orange, you put your orange. That's it. You just mix like that. Then the next thing, you put on the pan, a baking pan that you already prepared. That you know, we already did that in the beginning. That's why I always say do it in the beginning, so that after this process, you just put it there, it goes into your oven. So once you put in your pan, then the next thing, you put it in your oven, you allow it to bake. You have to be checking too, but make sure you first of all set it, let it bake for like 20 to 25 minutes before you check your oven. You understand? And once it's baking for like 15 minutes, make sure you reduce the temperature. You reduce the temperature a bit, like 170, 160. You reduce the temperature, you understand, to avoid burning. But me, my own really burn, because my oven is a different type. So thank you. If you have been watching me up to this moment, I say God bless you. For those who have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for my next videos that will be putting up. So this is the end of my cake. It's so yummy. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.